Let's talk about work permits for people who are under an unenforceable removal order. But before we move forward, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. Keep in mind that sometimes when you are in Canada, you receive a removal order. A removal order could be a departure order, an exclusion order, or a deportation order. When you receive any of those orders, you are supposed to leave Canada immediately or within certain number of days, and you may face obstacles if you want to go back to Canada. If you receive a departure order, the departure order on its own will not ban you from traveling back to Canada, assuming that you live within 30 days of the time that the departure order becomes enforceable, and you also report your departure to CBSA. If you receive an exclusion order, a regular exclusion order bans you from returning to Canada for 1 year, and an exclusion order because of misrepresentation bans you for 5 years from returning to Canada. A deportation order unfortunately bans you from going back to Canada forever. In all those situations, if you are facing a ban from traveling back to Canada, you need to apply for an authorization to return to Canada. Moreover, you need to address the root causes of the removal order as well to make sure that those root causes do not prevent you from securing a work permit or a study permit or a visitor visa to travel back to Canada. But what if you receive a removal order and you are inside Canada and now you are facing other issues? For example, you have filed for an appeal, or you have filed for a judicial review, or there is an ADR for your country, meaning that they cannot remove you from Canada. In those situations, if you have received a removal order and for some reason CBSA cannot process you and remove you from Canada, or the law protects you from being removed from Canada, in those circumstances, you could qualify for an open work permit under IMPS 62. IMPS 62 allows you to apply for a work permit when your removal order is not enforceable, or it states, or there is a reason, for example, because you don't have a passport, that CBSA cannot remove you from Canada. The work permit that you receive is usually a 1-year work permit, depending on the circumstances, and it's usually a work permit that allows you to work for any employer in Canada, meaning it's an open work permit. If you want more information about this topic, you can book a consultation session with me. I can review your situation and see if you qualify for this open work permit or other options for immigration or visa in Canada, or dealing with problems that you are facing, potentially could face with the immigration authorities. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm an RCIC-IRB. I hold a master's degree in law from Osgoode Hall University, and I also teach at Queen's Law University, and I'm an adjunct professor over there, and I have written the bestseller book about immigration to Canada on Amazon.ca called 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. See you soon.